Dear friends, if you are suffering from a breakup while your ex seems to be enjoying their new life, then this video is for you. Today, I will share some tips to help you turn the situation around, making your ex go from being happy about leaving you to feeling regretful, longing, and craving to have you back. We will delve into the psychology of your ex to understand their motivations and thoughts. From there, you will know how to act wisely and attractively, going against what they expect, and make them change their attitude. Don't let the pain cloud your judgment. Turn it into motivation to become a better, more attractive version of yourself, and make your ex regret losing you. If you want to learn more about these psychological strategies and how to apply them to your situation, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I will continue to share valuable knowledge and experiences to help you find happiness and love again. Now let's explore these psychological strategies together so that you can not only win back your love but also take control of your own life. Because you deserve happiness, and that happiness begins with understanding yourself and others. Are you ready for this journey to turn the tide? Let's get started. The first thing you need to do when you see your ex seemingly happy and determined to move away from you is to control your emotions. You should not let yourself be overwhelmed by feelings of pain and try to contact them. It is a natural reaction after a breakup to see your ex posting happy things on social media, new trips, fun gatherings, pictures full of smiles and happiness. Thoughts may arise in your mind. How could they easily forget me after all this time together? Is it possible that I have no value in their mind at all? These thoughts make you feel unwilling to accept the loss, frustrated, and make you want to reach out to your ex for answers, or even in hopes of rekindling the relationship. However, this often leads to unwanted consequences. When you try to contact them while they are enjoying their newfound freedom, they may see you as an obstacle, a nuisance in their new life. This only makes them more uncomfortable and determined to distance themselves from you. That is why when you try to hold on, they become colder and more dismissive toward you. At that moment, you might ask yourself, is this really the person I loved? The one who made eternal promises with me, who whispered sweet words to me? Or is this their true self? These questions will arise in your mind and lead you into a spiral of doubt and pain. It is crucial to remember that your psychology and theirs are not so different. When you do not control your emotions and act impulsively, you become vulnerable and may end up doing things that show a lack of self-respect. Epictetus, one of the famous Stoic philosophers, once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This means that your ex appearing happy after the breakup is not the main cause of your pain. It's the way you interpret and think about their actions that causes the pain. For example, if you believe that their happiness means they no longer care about you, you will feel hurt and angry. On the other hand, if you see it as a natural part of moving on from an old relationship, you will find it easier to accept and move forward. Instead of rushing to contact them just to seek validation for your worth, focus on controlling your emotions and maintaining your self-respect. Reaching out to them while they are trying to enjoy their newfound freedom is like trying to hold on to sand with wet hands. The tighter you grip, the more the sand slips away. Remember, when you constantly call, text, or try to meet up, you only make them feel threatened and may push them further away. People often seek freedom and joy after a breakup to affirm themselves and find happiness again. If you interfere with that process, you will only make them more determined to keep their distance. Instead of contacting them, focus on self-development and building a more fulfilling life. For example, you can participate in activities you've never had the chance to try before, learn a new skill, or start projects you've always wanted to undertake. When you focus on yourself, not only will you improve your own feelings, but you will also build your own value. And when you do this, you will no longer feel the need to contact your ex. You must also remember that true attraction does not come from trying to hold on to someone, but from becoming the best version of yourself. Allow them the space to think for themselves and recognize your value. When you do not contact them, it also shows them that you are strong enough to continue your life without them. This might make them feel curious, even regretful. Therefore, if you want to regain your attractiveness and control your emotions, and the first step is to learn not to contact or try to hold on to them. Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic philosopher, once said, "True strength is in controlling oneself, not in controlling others." Remember that controlling your emotions is the first step to becoming stronger and more independent in life, and from there, everything you desire will be easier to achieve. The second thing you must understand is the law of emotions. When you grasp this law, you will not be blindly controlled by your feelings. The law of emotions is simple, but extremely important. Emotions are always changing and do not last forever. Someone may feel bored with you right now, but later, when circumstances and their mood change, they may stop feeling bored and might even become infatuated with you. Today, you may feel very distressed, desperate, and have an intense urge to contact them, but tomorrow, you might wake up and realize that those feelings have lessened and you start to feel more at ease. By understanding that emotions are temporary and constantly shifting, you will recognize that no emotion lasts forever. This means that when you feel overwhelmed with pain or are driven to do something irrational, remind yourself that this emotion will pass. Be patient and do not let momentary feelings dictate your actions. For example, if you feel extremely angry or sad and want to send numerous messages or continuously call them to try and win them back, pause and think carefully. Because such actions will not only fail to bring a positive outcome, but may also make the situation worse. These intense emotions are only temporary and will change, so do not let them lead you to make the wrong choices. Suppose you do not control your emotions and react impulsively, such as desperately trying to keep them by any means necessary, even using negative tactics like threats or harassment. In that case, the final result will often be failure. When the emotional outburst subsides, you will calm down and may regret acting inappropriately. This regret can lead to self-blame, reduced self-esteem, and cause you to spiral into a more negative cycle. Therefore, always remember that emotions are temporary and they will change. No matter how uncomfortable or painful you feel right now, trust that this feeling will also pass. Do not let yourself get caught up in the whirlpool of emotions, lose control, and make poor decisions. Understanding the law of emotions will help you take a longer-term view when dealing with difficult situations. You will no longer feel panicked or out of control when facing the emotional changes of others. Instead, you can accept the fact that emotions come and go, and maintaining your own stability during this time is the most important thing. When you are patient and do not let emotions dominate, you create an opportunity for the other person to truly appreciate your value. They will have time to think and realize that their negative feelings toward you are not everything. Ultimately, when you understand the law of emotions, you can truly win in this journey. You will be able to transform an ex-lover who is currently bored with you into someone who desires and is infatuated with you again. The law of emotions is the key that helps you navigate your romantic life more intelligently and effectively. The third point is that if you see them being happy and content with their current life without you, your emotions will certainly be difficult to handle. You may feel sad, abandoned, or even angry when you see them seemingly enjoying life without you by their side. However, the most important thing at this moment is to leave them alone and give them their own space. This is a necessary step for both of you to have time to think and reflect on the relationship more clearly. You must understand that true love is not about possession or control, but about genuinely wanting the person you love to be happy, even if that happiness does not come from you. If you are not their source of joy at the moment, accept that and let them find peace and happiness in their own way. Do not force or try to pull them back when they are not ready, as this will only make them feel pressured and want to distance themselves further from you. Remember that, after a long period of tension, arguments, or exhaustion in the relationship with you, they also need to breathe fresh air, to renew themselves, and to feel more at ease. Giving them that space is also a way for you to show respect for their feelings and decisions. Instead of trying to force them to come back when they are not ready, learn to respect their decision and trust that if your love is genuine and meaningful, it will find its way back. Imposing your will only worsens the situation and reduces the chance for them to realize your true value. When you allow them freedom, they may come to understand that you are not trying to control or force them, and this could create a positive impression in their minds. When they feel comfortable in their own space, they will have the time to think more carefully about their feelings and decisions. You also need to understand that by letting go and allowing them to live as they wish, you are also freeing yourself from emotional burdens. Do not let your suffering become a burden for both of you. If they truly love you, they will willingly come back when they are ready, when they feel that you are someone who can bring them lasting and genuine happiness. If not, respecting their space will help you accept and move on more easily. The last and most important point is that you must confront the fear that during the time apart, they might find someone else. And this is one of the biggest fears after a breakup, because no one wants to think about their loved one being happy with someone else. However, if this really happens, learn to accept it and believe that it is a sign from the universe telling you that this person is not meant to be with you forever. It is also a signal that there is someone even better waiting for you ahead, someone who will love and cherish you more. Even if the reason for the breakup was due to your mistakes, you have every right to believe that you can make amends and find new happiness with someone else. Life is a continuous journey of learning and growth. No one is perfect, and everyone makes mistakes in love at some point. The important thing is that you learn from those mistakes, improve yourself, and prepare better for the next relationship. For example, if you have previously acted thoughtlessly or lacked attention in your past relationship, take a moment to reflect, learn to communicate, and treat others better. Don't let the past dictate your future. If during this process you have tried your best to do the right thing and become a better version of yourself, and yet they still choose to be with someone else, then understand that the bond between you two has reached its end. Holding on to someone who no longer wants to be with you will only make both of you more miserable and unhappy. Don't cling to someone who is no longer yours. Instead, focus your energy and time on finding someone more deserving, someone who will walk with you on the journey of life. Remember, the person who walks beside you may be this person or may be another, but what is important is that you live true to your values. Don't lose yourself for someone who no longer loves you. Be confident, strong, and focus on positive things, because only when you love and value yourself will you be able to attract the right people into your life. For example, you can participate in activities you enjoy, build new relationships, develop your career, or simply find joy in the little things every day. These things will not only help you move on from the pain of the breakup, but also make you a more attractive and worthy person. Finally, if you still feel pain thinking about them possibly loving someone else, remind yourself that you deserve a sincere and worthy love. True love is not about possession or control. It is about finding someone who is right for you, someone with whom you can grow and share your journey. The right person will not leave you to seek someone else. They will want to stay with you, overcome challenges, and build a happy future together. And that's how you make them miss you terribly, even when they're gone. Remember, this journey isn't just about making them miss you. It's also about you finding yourself again, loving yourself, and building a life you're proud of. Sometimes, someone's departure opens the door to better things. Let this time be an opportunity for you to heal, to grow, and to discover the hidden potentials within you. Focus on your passions, goals, and dreams. Take care of your physical and mental health. Connect with people who love and support you. When you shine your brightest, they can't help but notice what they've lost. But more importantly, you'll recognize your own worth and attract people who deserve your love and respect. Remember, you're an amazing person and you deserve happiness. Don't let anyone make you forget that. Hold your head high, keep moving forward, and create a bright future for yourself. Thank you for watching this video. If you found it helpful, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss out on future interesting content. And remember, you're never alone on this journey. There are always people who love and support you. Be strong and keep moving forward.